All right, chat. Let me know. Can you guys hear me now? Is everything still glitching out for you guys on your end?
I can pull it up on my end too. See if we would hear us.
They can hear me. All right, we are vibing. They can hear both.
Okay, cool.
We apologize for the technical difficulties, man. It wouldn't be the CPL if we didn't have at least one F up in the booth. But hey, we're good. We're vibing.
Yeah, it looks like Savages was having trouble on that P4 rotation going into P5. It looks like they were just valuing their life a little too much and not getting that rotation over to junk.
Right now, it is
See how they
Hydra.
work it here.
It is Hydra who has control over P5 right now. Savage is a little bit slow on their push to attempt to get a break here. But Hyde,
Nice trade.
that's good. Yeah, Hyde making light work of him right now. Doing a great job of getting every pick as they try to push out this hill. Eventually, they're going to have to
Looks like they're doing a heavy
it up.
front stack. And a successful break. Looks like we're looking at a one-on-one from Virtue right now. Fern takes him out there.
Right off the rip, we are back
But again,
here.
it just looks like... Good.
We are back here on P1. Y tried to make one final stop there, but was able to get one picked off immediately thereafter. Vetra continuing to pick him off one at a time. Savages right now are having a little bit of a hard time dealing with this Hydra squad. Hydra so far has been on top of all of the rotations. They're winning all of the key ones. And all of them, for the most part, are putting up pretty good numbers right now. I mean, Y 15 and 7. We've got BBL Bickle over here, 14 and 8. And that's going to be 4 down now for the side of Savages.
Yeah, they're gonna have to start working this rotation quickly here.
Oh my, and Y picks up 2.
Those are actually some huge wins. Huge wins.
I thought for sure he was going to fall with 3 of those Sav players coming over across that wall, but it did not happen as he made it a 3-piece to extend his KD here to 20 and 7. Now Virtue in the feed picks up a 2-piece of his own.
Yeah, I think the difference that we're seeing here is that Hydra is just staying ahead of the game.
Yeah, no doubt. And I mean, they've been ahead of Sav here every step of the way so far throughout this series.
Absolutely. I think they're just playing better together, working their rotations. They have help where they need it. Right now we have Bickle. Can take out their ticket. Virtue gonna potentially pick him up, picks him up there. Fern taken out. And right now we'd like to see Hydra instead of gluing to this hill right now. They should really start working that rotation.
Virtue continues to work here. It's currently on a 7 streak. Hydra will have 2 cruise missiles here. Virtue moves on to 8. Oh, and Bickle.
TK out of the cruise.
Oh, that's crazy. He was on an 8 streak. I think he still has that streak, though. It was a team kill. And yes, for those of you guys in the chat, Y is indeed Mystic currently frying for the side of Hydra, 21 and 7. And yet another rotation as the Savages have been beat to. Currently have control of the hill, but they are getting ready to be swarmed by the side of Team Hydra. Virtue. Vetra that was not able to find the kill. Mystic, though, however, on the backside will find one of his own. I like this side of Hydra, man. They're not really in a major rush there to get a break. Not that they really need it. I mean, they've got a hell of a lead right now over top of Savages. They can have that little bit of time because guess what? They are already locked and loaded on the next hill. So now it's going to be Savages who are going to have to break if they want to extend map 1 a little bit longer here. Vetra with a nice kill there on Maz. A cruise is being called in there by Mystic. He will connect. Taking down 1, comes out of the cruise, picks up another. Oh, at this rate, man, this thing is going to be over. Savages have to get a break here now. with the way that
I
Hyde is
agree.
shooting, bro, it's not looking good for them. It really isn't.
No, it's really not looking good for them at all. Every time Savages push, you can just see them just pushing ones, relying on their gunny, and not really playing fundamental.
Yeah, this could be it. I mean, final 10 seconds is all they need here to take the map away from the side of Savages. Bickle
Oh,
picks up
yeah.
2, but Savage is going to be able to pick out both of those players. It's not going to matter, though, because Hydra, they're on top of the rotation here as well, so this is going to be all she wrote. Map number 1 will go to Hydra. Man, did anybody anticipate map 1 to go that way? I mean, gee whiz, dog. Oh, no, baby.
Yeah, it looks like we're having a rough map out of Decalion, and aside from that, I mean, like I said, I think Hydra was just playing a lot more together, prioritizing their rotations, and Savages seems that they may have some chemistry issues, and maybe a player, they have to get him to really step up in this next game.
Let's take a look back at that stat sheet here for a quick moment. My God. Yeah, I see the Nightbot is going crazy in the chat. I'm gonna have to try to fix that in between maps. But nonetheless, man, Hydra putting on an impressive performance here to kick off Major 2 in that map 1. I mean, Mystic 28 and 10. We've got Bickle behind them 24 and 12. Not bad numbers either from Vetra and Virtue, picking up where they need to help out on the map. But on the other side, 4 and 22 from Decalion. Not what you want to see. Man, that is horrid. Horrid, man. I tell you, horrid. Right now, we are waiting to see what is going to happen. I don't know what's going on with my stingers, so we're going to take our stingers out for now so we can get that resolved. All right, chat. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to get rid of this Nightbot because it is definitely tweaking. So give me a second, and I'll handle that for y'all. But nonetheless, man, that's map number 1 officially in the books here for the side of Hydra. Right now, we are waiting to see if they are going to have a host change or not. Not exactly sure what they're doing. But while they wait to get that set up, chat, let me know, man, who do you guys have winning this series? And try not to base it strictly off of map number 1. But who do you guys have taking this series? Are we leaning on the side of Hydra or are we leaning towards Sav, man? I don't know. Maybe it's just a rough start from the side of from Savages, man. But we guess we're gonna find out as the series continues.
Yeah, Files, what do you think we're gonna have to see out of Savages here, especially on a map like High Rise S&D, where it goes into a lot of working as a team, working those team shots, pushing together. How do you think they're gonna bring it together to be able to take them down?
Man, look, that's a really good question. I mean, I talk about it all the time, bro, when it comes to the S&Ds, especially with Hydra. I mean, obviously this is not the same roster. We've seen a lot of these players, I should say, playing on multiple different teams coming out of the last major. Obviously, they've got a couple of new players here in the league as well, but still looking at that team, they're going to be a really tough to beat S&D team. Savages, man, they've got a lot on their plate that they're going to have to work up against here. I mean, to be completely honest with you. But with S&D, we talk about it a lot of the times with the players that we have that come into this league. There's a lot of solo play that we typically see happening when it comes to S&D. Not a lot of teamwork, and that's what S&D requires, man. It's going to allow you to have to work together offensively and really defensively as well, but more so on the offensive side, being able to bang out these bomb sites. We know that with S&D this year with this COD title, the bomb sites are more set up in the favor of the defensive team. So it really forces offensive teams to have to really work together to make some good things happen, to find success. But the question is, based off of what we've seen coming out of map number 1 with Savages, do they have that team chemistry? Are they going to be in sync enough to make things happen going into this series? That's the question.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Make sure you switch your Trojan, your team settings real quick.
Yep, I switched them up.
Alrighty, casters are ready to go when you guys are. We are officially in the lobby for map number 2, High Rise S&D. What do you think these teams need to look to get accomplished here on this map, Trojan?
I think that we're gonna have to see Hydra here understand that they do have the pressure on Savages at the moment, and I'd like to see them just really post up, maybe work a few irons and just keep playing together as they have. I don't think that they really need to put the foot on the gas anymore. I think that they should really be waiting for Savages to really come towards them and make the difference here. I don't think they have to do too much. I think as long as they're shooting and staying together, that they really have nothing to worry about moving forward.
Couple of first bloods drawn. Carnage now going to be the last remaining player for his side. And he's got 3 of the Hydra players to take on. And immediately will fall.
And there we have it.
So like I was saying before, man, this Hydra team, they're going to be tough to beat when it comes to S&D. I mean, they just have a lot of S&D, really good solo S&D players. And when you can find 4 guys who are good at the game mode, put them together, I think that they're going to mesh very well and be able to make some crazy things happen with the game mode. But it is going to be 1-0 off the rip. We will go on board with the side of Hydra to kick things off here in the second round.
Yeah, we'll see how they want to work it here. Looks like they're working a really strong A side, not something you typically see on high rise. Typically that's the regain bomb site, but they have a pick here. We're gonna see how they want to work it. One bottom blue, Bickle meeting up with Maz, takes out Maz. Mystic also gets a kill. Last one left in the spawn is Fern, gets one. They get the bomb off here and team shots come in, and that's it, another round win for Hydra.
Hydra continuing to just dominate the side of the Savages here in this series.
Yeah, I think as long as Hydra keeps playing the way they are, they're just going to keep suffocating them with team shots. I'd like to see Savages just try to slow it down here, rally together, make sure they have a body stacked on top of another, and just really start working together as a team.
No doubt there. I am on a 70 latency. I can only imagine what these guys are playing on right now. Looks like we're going to have a heavy B push here from the side of Savages. Maz got through off the smoke, able to find Mystics there. Virtue will get some shots into him. However, Decalion going to be able to pick him up. But look at Bickle playing the spawn window. Intel gained on at least where one of those players are. I like this out of Savages, though, kind of keeping it a little bit tight together, not too spread apart here. Meanwhile, for the other side, for Hydra, they are 2 completely opposite sides of the map. And now Maz is going to be able to even up the odds here. Going to be a 1v1 as he takes on Bickle Cod.
We'll see how they work it here. Looks like both of them are bottom pit. We'll see if they run into each other. Bomb is going down. Bickle seems to be playing the regain. Oh, and he just misses him. Looks like Maz is gonna work the wraparound. They're both playing this really well, honestly. We'll see who meets who. When he's going for the quick plant. Just smart plays out of Maz, just working the time there.
Yeah, I like this out of Maz. Maz not going to make it easy. Bickle's going to be able to chase him out, but he's not going to have enough time to get the defuse.
The Savages looks to win it there. But ultimately, I just don't think you can feel confident about. I mean, I feel like they need any sort of confidence they need right now. But honestly, with the way that was played, they weren't really prioritizing a plant. Again, I just really want to start seeing Savages work together, but Hydra just keeps seeming to take advantage. Again, Savages gets the round win there, but I'm not sure if that's anything that they're too happy about.
Right. Quick stat check. 1 and 3 from 11 years old.
We'll see how Hydra responds here.
Carnage 2 and 3, Maz 2 and 3, Decalion 0 and 3 on the side for Hydra. We've got.
Looks like we have 1 into B on the side of Savages.
I might be lagging in Discord.
2 into B right now.
Everything is really slowed down around the map. Not a lot of noise being made here on either side.
It looks like Virtue opens up first, trying to get some shots over there in back paint.
Yep. That is.
Savages first a limb coming in for a trade. That's 2. Getting the bomb down.
Fern is going to have to look to get active here. Might be able to find one. Nope, he's going to slide right past him. Virtue going to pick him up. That's just tough right there. Carnage going to be the last remaining player. Once again, 1v3. Able to find one. Make it a 2v1. Does spot another, but gets shot in his back. Hydra will secure yet another round. I don't know, man. Chat, talk to me a little bit. What is going on with Sav right now? If you guys are spawning in on the side of Savages, what are you looking to do differently here to help them find a little bit more success? Because they look a little bit all over the place, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Like I've been saying, I don't really think that they're playing together, and I really think they're going to have to try to really inspire Decalion to make some plays that are going to put him in selfless positions. Doesn't seem like he's doing much outside of that, so they really need to know how to boost his confidence and get him going if they want to stretch the series.
Looks like Savages might be looking to work A side on this go. Gonna have to be careful,
But if you see here, we have Mystic working the back.
Yeah.
He gets through. Looks like Maz sees him. Might have that call out there. Looks like they just both stared each other off.
Yeah. Again, this is one of the slowest S&D matches I've ever seen, dog. Neither team really looking to do anything right now. Savage is now looking to get aggressive toward A. Will spot Vetra there in the window. Maz should have seen Virtue. I think he does. And Virtue just ego chows him and shuts it all down. Absolutely disgusting shots there from the AR. And again, Fern looking to get active. He picks one.
Good shots out of Fern.
Oh, he's gonna get stunned.
Oh,
Gonna have to go though.
oh, ring around the rosy.
And there it is.
Oh, Fern comes out on top.
For a minute there, it looked dicey, I tell you.
So I think a round like that, like, I know that they won that last round a couple ago, but I think right now a round like that where Fern comes up huge, I think he really needs to use that to hype his team up and get them on board in the right direction.
No doubt there. 2, 3 is now the map count here. Hydra still going to be up. We'll do another stat check for you all real quick. Bickle Cod 7-1. Vetra 5-4. We've got Mystic 4-3. Virtue 3-3. On the side with Sav, Fern 5-4. Currently on the 3 streak. Maz is 2-5. Decalion 0-5. I think I missed one. I think it was Carnage, who
We'll
was
see if
4-5.
Decalion can read that one's up top of pain right here. He needs to answer now. Getting some bad timing there. Not really sure what he's doing here. You can tell that he's kind of playing with a bit of loss of confidence. Bomb is going down. Savage is on their heels. And Hydra has full control of this bomb site.
It looks like somebody is spamming our chat with bots right now. I love it.
And that is a win out of Hydra.
Long in the chat saying, I'm afraid Fern is leaving the league after this match. Man, can neither confirm nor deny. Now 2-4. This is going to be annoying. Looks like the CPL haters are back spamming the chat once again. You know how it goes.
Seeing right here, just getting that first blood, they really have to put their foot on the gas, get in a B, get this bomb down, and start taking advantage. It just seems that they're not really expecting to get these wins all too much, and they're not really capitalizing on the momentum that they're gaining. There they go. And that's honestly what I want to see more out of Savages. Get that first blood and respond. It doesn't, I'd like to listen into their comms, see what's going on there, but I'm not sure if they have anybody on that team right now taking control and really, leading the charge.
Do apologize to you, those of you who are in the chat, trying to stay engaged for whatever reason. The chat is being spammed with bots right now, so I don't know what No Lifer is up to no good with that, but it is what it is. I'll just continue to ban them as they pop up. Mystic going to draw first blood on the opposite side of the map there as he takes down Maz. Oh, that's crazy timing.
Right away, you can just see that Hydra is just way more confident, pushing into this bomb site, getting it down. Again, just leaving Savages on their heels again. Seeing a 1 out of 1.
Mystic still comes out on top of that exchange. Absolutely insane from him. That is back to the wall there, and it's still able to find one. He finds a third.
Trades.
Oh.
And that is it.
Hydra, man. Somebody, please put these boys on ice because they are cooking right now. It is going to now be match point for the side of Hydra. Let's see if they are going to be able to close it out here or if Savages are going to extend this at least to around number 10.
Yeah, it looks like Hydra is not slowing down one bit, calling in their crews. Coming in, we'll see where that goes. But either way, that is a massive intel for a round 5 for them. Or match point for them, rather.
Savages loading up their top blue.
And there they go. Let's see how they respond right here. They have a blood. See where this bomb goes. Looks like 3 starting to get control of that B street for them. And this is what I was talking about, Fios. They get that blood, but they're just still playing extremely slow.
Yeah,
There they go. They got the element they needed.
good. So now they've
Bomb
got to
is
get
going
aggressive.
down.
20 seconds
Absolutely.
left on the clock here.
There they go. That's gonna leave Bickle in the spawn. And he gets one.
Oh, yeah. He was not ready for that window hop up, though. And he will be taken down. So Savages will extend this to another round. I mean, it's not. I mean, if we're being honest, it's not the worst strategy we've seen from them. I mean, it's definitely slow and
No,
steady.
absolutely not.
Definitely slow and steady with their pushes, but I mean, they were indeed able to find some success there in that round at least. We'll go
No,
back.
that is true. I think they're probably just leaning on playing their own game, and we'll see how they respond here. I think if they're in any position to tie this up to go round 11, it's... Oh, I think I spoke too soon, is going on that defense.
Oh yeah.
And again, just an unnecessary one chow from Carnage.
Oh man, will he turn to get the 30? Does not.
Oh, Fern almost falls off.
But now he's left in a 1v2 here to go on against
And
Virtue.
that's gonna clean it up here.
That was a hell of an ego child there. Not going to find any success against Virtue, laying prone, top propane with that AR. Again, man, Hydra just making light work. This is looking like it's going to be a quick series, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. And like we were saying in the first map, I know we'll like to see Decalion try to gain some traction. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to bring him back for this control, but we'll see.
There you see it there. Final stats 11 dropping, 11 kills, but not enough. I mean, Maz 3 and 8. You got Decalion 1 and 8. Not the stat lines you want to see from half your roster in the S and D, but on the other side, you got 9 and 7, 4 plants out of Mystic. Master over there doing his thing, playing the objective for his team. Bickle Cod 11 and 5, Vetra 7 and 6, Virtue 5 and 5. So not bad, man. I mean, again, Hydra's looking absolutely phenomenal here within this series. Just an absolute explosive map number 1 in the hard point. Absolutely dominating in my opinion. I know the score was close, 6-4 there in the S and D, but it's still a dominant performance from the side of Hydra.
No, absolutely. I'm right there with you. I think that, the match might have been close here on the search and destroy, but you can just see out of the stat line for Mystic, 9 kills, 4 plants. Typically, a lot of people are relating that master rank to just strictly gunning, but it just goes to show you that, when you're prioritizing the objective and, playing fundamental Call of Duty, that'll get you way further from a team that may have, that raw talent, but as long as you're playing as a team, it's anybody's game at that point.
No doubt about that. So now we are gearing up to head into map number 3. This could potentially be all she wrote for the side of Savages here as we head into Invasion. Unless they can look to make the major adjustments that they need to make going into this map. I mean, obviously, Hardpoint didn't look too great for him. The S&D was a little bit mixy, but still couldn't close it out in the end. But now we've got this beast of control. Now, Trojan, you are a player yourself. Talk to me a little bit about this invasion control. Obviously, this is probably what I think a lot of people would say the least favorite map to play this game mode on. Um, I mean, obviously, when
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
we look at
No, I
the
agree with you. I think that a lot of people don't. Hold on. Are you there?
yeah, I had to turn him down the game
Okay,
chat.
okay, you
These
were cutting
boys
out.
were plugging me.
You're good. No, I getcha. Let me switch my identities really quick. Okay. No, but I'm right there with you. I think that a lot of people don't like to play a map like Invasion Control, but I honestly think that as long as you have good chemistry and you're working together and kind of working those spawn traps, I think that this map requires a lot of communication. So when I was going on to say that I think Savages kind of needs that vocal leader in their comms to be able to kind of get them going. I think that they're really going to need it here. If they don't have that in Hardpoint or Search and Destroy, they're really going to have that one guy step up to start coordinating where they're going to be working spawn traps and how to move forward. Because I mean, Invasion Control, it's essentially just like a mini S&D. 4 down, move up, 3 down, move up. You know, you're going to have someone there, definitely leading the charge.
No doubt. I mean, and we talk about that A control. Like it's so hard to capture that point. Mostly just for the simple fact, like even we see a lot of teams that try to hit it right off the rip. I mean, if they can get those initial opening kills, they usually can find themselves having a somewhat easier time of being able to get that capture. But even when you're getting the 1, the 2, maybe even 3 kills, to find yourself the opening to really get in there and capture that point. It's almost as if you didn't get those kills because the reinforcements, these guys are spawning up and they're right back there in your face on the hill. Um, so a lot of teams typically have some tough times trying to get in there on A. Um, Especially just with the way that the map is set up. I mean, there's just so many head glitches back there. I mean, you've got mid tank, you've got the fire truck there, in between the point and cafe. You've also got the tank heady. I think where a lot of teams really
Yeah,
have their
absolutely.
issues, it comes to that map control. They fail to kind of push into gas and get these guys spawning out towards backside blue. Um, I mean, is that the key to being able to capture there on the A side of the map?
I think to capture the A side of the map and what a lot of people kind of don't pay attention to is again just playing together as a team, working those nades and stuns. I think a lot of people waste their lives by just trying to rely on their gunny and not working on strats or throwing their tacks. I think that that's really the key here. Obviously, you want to spawn them out towards that blue side, get that gas control, but you know, it's so hard to get into that 8 point as is that once you slip in there you may not want to send somebody gas and force that spawn out. So I think honestly, just throwing those attacks and stuns and kind of working to make them work for it and push the point is what you want to see there.
No doubt, no doubt. Right now, they are having some disputes with the host. Obviously, one team not having the greatest time with high ping, so they are looking to get that situated. I think they did decide on a neutral host, so we should be loading into map number 3 here in just one moment. Let's see, make
I
sure.
hear that. I see Fern in the chat saying no more 80 ping. I'm free. I better see a clinic out of this guy then.
Casters are ready to go when you guys are. Appreciate the staff in there letting them know. Get out of the chat. Get out of the stream, dog. Focus on your match right now. Don't want to hear nobody call him cheese because he's in the chat. I'll never hear the end of it, dog. Even if you are in
Right,
between
right.
maps, get out of here. But nonetheless, man, we are officially loaded in for map number 3. So I'm going to take us in here in just a moment. Chat, last chance for your predictions. Is this thing over with? Is this going to be a DoorDash? Or do Sav bounce back right here, right now?
Being that Hydra is on the offense right now, I think that Savages really needs to have a strong defensive performance to really get them going. And again, they really need to start enabling Decalion and really start having some answers for this team.
Look at Mystic. Mystic going to work a nice little wrap there as he's able to find one on P1. That's going to be 3 down. Make that all 4 now for the side of Savages. So this is
Yep, and
not what you
that's,
want to
yep.
see if you are Sav. And I mean, they are deep there within A, already a tick and a half of the way through the progression. Are able to find one. Is Mystic going to make it a second?
Huge. And just like that, they're going to start stacking this point. They already have 2 ticks so early in the game.
Crazy
Oh my
timing.
gosh.
Savages will be able to break in and shut everything down. Now it is just their time to clean house. But if you are Savages, if
Right
I'm
now, you want to
Savages,
see Savages move up, yeah.
yeah, try to get that mid-map control, apply that pressure toward the spawn, and do not let these boys out.
Absolutely. But if there is a way to work it, I think that this is how you do want to break it the way that Hydra's doing it. Just stack one side, play together, and there they go. They get out of it.
Vetra made a break over toward A. It's going to come down to a 1v1 between him and Carnage. Carnage going to fall because Mystics was there to provide some assistance before he fell. Decalion going to jump in with some assistance there from Maz, I believe that was, as they clear out A. Meanwhile, the other half of their team in an engagement over here with Mystic as he tries to continue to get B.
And it looks like they're going to clean up B here as long as that guy... Oh, looks like this guy Dark is giving them problems.
Mystic trying to maintain his life right now. He should be able to capture B here with ease.
It looks like Maz is giving them some trouble out of Dark. Getting some crucial kills. We'll see if Virtual can slip through, kind of get them some gas control.
Oh, again,
Oh,
amazing
and just
timing.
out of Carnage's sight.
Yeah, absolutely wild. Decalion gets caught with his gun in the air. Vetra, lone man in, may be able to close it out right
That's
here.
it here.
And yeah, that's going to be a capture for the side of Hydra. Chat is asking Fios, what do you think about Snappy? That's a really good question. I don't know what to think about Snappy because Snappy's not here for this matchup. And man, does Savages need some help right now? Maybe if Snappy, their GM, was here, spawned in, this series would look a little bit different. Who knows? But Big Snappy not able to make the matchup here tonight for his team. Kong in the chat saying it looks like they need Snappy. They might just need him, dog. I don't even know at this point. But nonetheless, let me know, chat, who do we want to go in for a listen-in with? I'm thinking the side of Hydra, and I think that's where we're going to go.
Man. They're just making them pay for everything they are doing on this map. It just seems like, honestly, Hydra has all the answers for Savages.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
huge kill out of Fern.
Absolute nasty two-piece.
Right now, that's 3 down. If they want to move up, here it is.
I'm going to take us in for
Looks like
a
one on the
quick
point.
listen in here with Hydra. Stay tuned.
Alien, off the B. I got Carnage, 1B, one more B. He's still up. Nice. On the B. Yeah.
On right now. Right gonna check. Yeah. Top American. Top
Let's do this guy
American.
on B.
Fern.
Who?
That's fine.
Fern, top American.
Nice.
He dropped down, he's going out left.
I try to pick that up.
Did you drop me B?
I'm coming back to B.
Another
One
one.
white Jeep mid.
One on me B. More on the tank. Dead.
That's nice.
More B street. One shot tank.
Dead.
Nice.
Fern's
up
one.
ice cream.
Nice. One more ice cream.
Mine's is weak.
Oh. I don't even know what the hell just happened, but
Oh, please let that be kill cam. God damn it, Nikki.
Wow, I just shot the bullshit on my fucking last kill, bro.
just were.
This is the Mystic Masterclass. Let's go.
Fern, you are awful, my guy.
Sound like somebody in there camp was having some issues with their comms. So I don't know if you guys heard that on that end, but nonetheless, I mean, just absolutely putting Savages there in a blender there in that round. It's not looking too good right now if you're the Savages, man. I think that this might be all she wrote. Still got Mystic on a 7 streak, 17-5. This kid is absolutely disgusting at the game. But it's going to be 3 down for the side of Hydra. Mystic going to be the last one up. Does spot one. Carnage looking to run away and play this life. And he will find Mystic there inside a cafe. So that's a good pickup. Way to shut him down off the streak. Not going to matter because he did still get that cruise, though. But they are now 4 deep on B. Maz being the closest man here. Oh yeah, Vetra just reined in on his parade. Virtue trying to track him down. Does pick up Decalion there, bottom broken. And now they are back on top trying to get this capture here on the B side of the map.
Oh my gosh, just cleans them up right there. Oh yeah. Carnage with some huge kills, defending B. Mystic pushing up. Good trade out of Carnage. Carnage still playing his life really, really well, just trying to extend their chances to take B. Unfortunately, he gets taken out. And Hydra with control again, just working that B. And honestly, just coming in from the listening, you know, you can tell like they're not really too high intensity. They're all just playing their game, relying on each other, playing trades, calling out tags, and just moving forward on the map really, really well.
Yeah, I mean, that's not really much you have to do. I mean, these boys are just in flow state right now. And the Savages really are.
Absolutely.
They're not really competing with them right now. So I can understand why the energy inside the VC is, you know, kind of low. But you don't really need a whole lot of energy when you're doing what you're doing right now in this series.
Absolutely.
14-15 in the life department. Virtue going to run out and be met by 2 of the Sav players. And Fern continuing to let his AR sing. He will be picked off there as he's double chopped by Pickle with Virtue.
Yeah, looks like Mystic's gonna make Fire Truck pay for proning out. He's gonna get onto A, and that might be what they need right here. Mystic can take control of that, takes out one. Gets walled. Man, and Hydra just seems to have a second gear. Just keeping Savages on their heels. You can just tell, like, Savages gets 1 or 2 down, but they're just not putting their foot on the gas. I'm not sure what it is, if they're calling, you know, to turtle the point, how they're working that, but whatever they're doing just is not working for them. It may work here to get a round win, though. See, like, right here, move out, push out, give yourself some space, but man, they are just turtling.
Sliding through, able to pick up 2. And Savages finally going to be able to respond in a major way as they put up their first round win on the board. But they've still got to win 2 more rounds here to extend this series to a map number 4. And that's not a bad round. I mean, if they can play a little bit more like that, they might be able to find some more success here in the map.
No, absolutely. And I think we're having some big plays out of Fern. He's said he was working with some internet issues, and, you know, now it looks like he worked out the kinks, and he's really trying to just do everything he can for this team to get him in the right place to win.
No doubt chat's asking for a listen in with Savages, so I'm going to take us in.
All right, let's do it.
There's one more.
More front time dead.
Nice, that was his leper. I'm gonna be.
Oh,
One more.
Cafe. Cafe.
Virtue.
Cafe one shot.
I got pushed out.
Pick up my mid fast.
2-day. There's 2-day.
Yep, Reggie.
I got one ASD.
I have A street push. On A, he's not moving.
One shot.
Top green. Top green.
One mid garbage.
Hot blue. Virtue.
One shot there.
P1, mid
fire
tank,
truck.
mid tank, Virtue.
I don't see him. He's still there. Virtue, we.
One shot
Hit
here.
Confirm. Thank you.
Got him. One's on their mid tank, mid heady.
I'm in P1 right now.
Yep.
I'm just holding their laundry for now. Laundry dead.
Nice. One's on A.
They just hopped off.
Yep.
Behind me.
One's going to ASD.
One shot on A. Fuck.
I don't see S&D. One more S&D. He's hitting our street. Fast. Looking for Mystic.
Yep.
I'm gonna play for him most fun.
One's rugs.
Might be one laundry.
One's probably cafe.
Wait, blue. Bro, blue laundry. And one push for A street. He's probably in the A corner, Maz.
Yeah.
Ace and D.
There's 2 AS&D.
One's their gas.
He's the best.
Come on. Comms aren't really floating over there on their side either, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think it was kind of like I anticipated. You can just tell by the way they're playing and no one really pushing it up. Like there were moments where there was 5 to maybe even 10 seconds of just dead comms. I think that they really need moving forward if they want to make an impact in this run, that they really need somebody to start leading the charge.
No doubt about that. I mean, this thing is looking like it's going to be over with here. Hydra just too much for the Savages to handle here. And that's another 4 down there right at the end of the round. Definitely not going to have any time to break and get toward A. Mystic going to put that final nail in the coffin with the cruise. Takes out his own teammate, though. But nonetheless, that is going to be the end of our opening series here to Major 2.
Yeah, they are just absolutely dismantled.
My goodness. We've already got players leaving the lobby. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to be all she wrote. I mean, just, again, powerhouse performance here from the side of Hydra. Decalion not having the greatest debut here within the CPL. The chat letting them have it, making it known. But look at the numbers, though, from Mystic. 36 and 14 there in that control. Virtue right behind them, 27 and 17. I mean, again, bro, that they look like they're going to be a tough duo here this major. I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, absolutely. No, absolutely. I think they're playing really well together, and you can kind of just hear in the comms, as long as they're able to continue hitting that flow state, that you know, they're probably going to be a tough opponent. I think that on the other side, you know, they are playing a team in Savages who kind of got a late set to their roster, didn't really get much time to, you know, go through any chem or gain any chem, and honestly, I think they really need to go out and try to seek some sort of IGL role. You know, we'll see what happens when Roster Mania rolls around, but I think they have a lot to go back to the drawing board and work on, and we'll see how things kind of transpire moving forward. But yeah, as you said, I think that they are going to be a pretty tough opponent. You can just tell that they're playing really composed and holding their own.
Yeah, no doubt about that one. All right, give me a second here. Let me give you perms. We are going to hop into that Team Hydra VC. Let's see how they are feeling after their series
All right.
for this interview.
Mystic.
Shut the fuck up, Biggle.
Fuck you.
What's going
I
on, man?
love it, love it, love it. All right, boys. We have to hop in here and talk with you guys just for a minute here about that series. Absolute DoorDash order cashed in there on over top, I guess I should say, of the Savages. Is that what you guys thought? Is that how you guys thought that series was gonna go, or were you guys expecting more from the side of Sav?
I mean, we were expecting more, but I mean, we were definitely confident thinking we were gonna win the series, but we did expect a little more. I'm not gonna lie.
Talk to me a little bit about that opening HP. I mean, you guys had them beat in every single aspect of the game. You guys were on top of the rotations. Your setups are a little bit stronger than theirs, or not even a little, a lot stronger than theirs, I should say. You guys were winning all of the key gunfights that you guys needed to win. Um, Talk to me a little bit about that hard point. Did you guys know I guess I should say, did you know you guys were going to have that series in the bag after seeing how they came out in the opening map?
I mean, I don't know. I low-key thought they were just trolling map one or something, just to get a feel for like how we were gonna play, if we were gonna be trying hard or whatever the hell. But so I expected more out of the rest of the series, but they never really brought it.
Belt.
Yeah, I mean
Let's get the hell out of here.
that's something that we were talking about as casters throughout the entirety of that series, and also the chat, man, they were letting them have it. I mean, obviously Decalion did not have a strong series at all, so it really felt like the Savages were kind of left in a 4v3 throughout that series. The S&D though, the S&D got a little bit mixy in my opinion. Um, were there any major
We were
issues
gone.
that you guys were having, or were you guys just chilling for the most part?
I just think new team S&D is one of those like team-based tendency type game modes where you kind of like need to know what all your teammates are actually doing on the map, you know. So when you're a new team, especially we haven't scrimmed or anything like that, we don't know exactly what everybody's watching or doing on the map without having to think about it. So it gets a little mixy, I would say, with the search.
No doubt,
But
no doubt.
we'll clean it up.
Yeah, then that's as to be expected, man. Again, that's kind of something that I was calling out during the stream. You know, with the players that you guys have on your roster for this major, just from what I already know about, you know, a lot of you guys, half of you guys played last major, half of you guys I got to watch compete in the combines. I mean, you guys have some pretty good S&D players on your team, so I anticipate you guys to give squads a good run for their money throughout the major when it comes to that particular game mode. And then obviously with the control, I mean, just an absolute slugfest for you guys. I mean, didn't really give them any type of an opportunity to make anything really worthwhile happen on that map. Obviously, they were able to sneak away with at least one round off of you guys, but it just seemed like you guys applied the pressure when you guys needed to the most and just were able to shut them down completely. Trojan, do you have any questions for these boys?
Yeah, I mean, at first, give you guys props. You guys were definitely controlling that game. It just seemed like you had a lot more control over, you know, prioritizing the objective and pushing forward and just really bringing things together. When did you guys feel that, you know, you guys kind of had control the whole time, but when did you feel that you really had the whole series on lock?
After that first hard point.
Belt.
Yeah. I
Halfway through
expect-
the first map, I checked my
expected-
stats and I was triple pause.
Man, I expected for him to come out swinging a little bit more. I know he's West, and we were playing on an East Coast host. I know he was pinging a little bit, but even then, I don't know.
Bro, I played with Beaston all last major, bro, and Beaston will say the same shit. It's just a fucking number, man. It kind of gets in your head at that point. Like, Beaston said that shit 100 times when we played with him. Shit's just a number. Yeah, whatever, but I'm the lowest ping on 16. Everybody else on my team, it's not like they were on crazy low ping. Either
No,
way.
I hear you. I hear
And
you.
his
So
teammate,
props to you guys for
Maz
that.
was on 4 too. Like,
Belt.
Yeah. No, I hear you guys on that. So moving forward, I mean, you guys took down a pretty formidable opponent, or what you guys thought was going to be, you know, a pretty challenging opponent. Who do you guys looking forward to play in the major?
yo, no
Surgical.
disrespect, but that 666 roster, I'm needing to see them. I want to see how we test up against, you know, top teams in here. That's my those are gonna be my favorite type of matches. So them and
Yeah.
Surgical for sure. I think those 3 teams, I think top 3 teams. So, and I think Mystics could be up there too. But
Okay.
I hear that. Well, good luck. Yeah, well, good luck moving forward in the rest of the in the league, guys. I'm looking forward to watching you play and looking forward to potentially play against you soon as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. I know my boys over there in the Demon Time camp are definitely watching the stream right now, so I'm looking forward to seeing that matchup as well. Obviously, some of you guys play with each other coming from out of Major One, and I know there's a little bit, maybe a little bit of beef between the two squads. So we'll see what happens when we meet.
Oh, nah, it's all love. It's all love. I fuck with that boy Beast and Heavy, bruh. It's all
No
love for
doubt,
sure.
no doubt. All right, well, like Trojan said, man, hell of a series from you guys, hell of a debut here in Major Two. Great way to open up this stage here in the CPL. Congratulations on the dub. Looking forward to seeing what you guys can get accomplished as we get deeper into qualifiers. When is you guys' next match? When do you guys play next?
Thursday, I think we play. What was it, Miss 16?
Okay. All
I'm
right.
loading up. Oh, fuck.
Oh, I'm
All
about
right.
to prove something.
That's a
Hey, yo,
bet.
mister, got a few thumbs out.
So it looks like
Yeah,
we'll.
the Mystic versus Mystics.
Yeah, that's going to be a crazy little matchup there. I know we'll be looking forward to it. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you guys load up another time this week. So we'll definitely be tuning in for that one, man. But without further ado, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. We'll catch you guys later this week.
For sure. Thanks for casting, brother.
Thank you,
Of
man.
course, of course. All right, I did try to drag Trojan down here just now, but of course, console gets kicked out. But nonetheless, man, that is going to be the end of this series. Hydra, once again, absolute dominant performance here. Clean sweep, DoorDash, however you want to look at it. It is over with. They're going to send Savages back to the drawing board for this major. But nonetheless, man, this is just our first matchup of the night. We still got one more, so stay tuned. In about 45 minutes time, we'll be kicking off our second series of the night. We've got Surgical taking on Godsent. So Surgical are our returning champions. Not the same roster coming out of Major 1, but definitely something a little bit similar. But they will be loading up the reigning champs as they take on a newly reformed Godsent. So we are looking forward to seeing how both of those squads will look to debut here tonight when their series begins. So that will officially begin at 10:30 p.m. EST. So definitely make sure you guys tune in for that one. Should be a hell of a series, in my opinion. Definitely a little bit different from what we just saw, but nonetheless, if you guys aren't already, definitely make sure that you guys follow us here on Twitch. That way, that notification bell gets turned on and you're notified each and every time we go live here in the CPL with any of our matchups. This is just the opening night to our Major 2 stage. So we've got 4 weeks of qualifier matches that are currently on the docket. And we'll be heading into our Major 2 tournament come mid-July. $850 cash on the line for this major. Prize pool for this major has doubled, a little bit over doubled actually. But we know our teams are officially locked in and they are ready to go. Also, make sure that you check us out on Twitter. My boy Venom in the chat letting you guys know. Follow us on Twitter at TheCodPL. So TheCodPL, all one word there. You can find stats from these series being posted afterwards. You'll get final match results in case you missed anything. You might catch a couple of highlights being posted there as well. Basically, all the information that you need within regarding the league, you will see there on our X account. Usually somebody in the Cord will drop the Discord link if you guys are interested in getting involved in the action. If you are not already, that is the best way to do it. Join our Discord server. You can get all the information that you need in order to get involved. But it has been your casters. I was joined tonight by Trojan from Team Samurai. Of course, I am the owner of this fine establishment, your boy Fios. I'll be back for matchup number 2. But I do thank you guys for joining us for this opening match, and we will catch you guys here in a little bit.